Hello and welcome back towards some more dialogue and adventure away from Paragus and onto the Ebon Hawk in Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. Well, we've had a long chat with Kreia. I think now it's time we had a long chat here with Aten. Hopefully he's not as verbose as Kreia, I imagine.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Cryptic as always.
What a surprise. Just so you Jedi know, the whole cryptic routine isn't mysterious, it's just irritating. If you really can see the future, you should be at the Bazak table.
If you can pilot the ship, you should have your hands on the controls. I don't think Kreia is a complete Jedi, though.
Then she must be royalty. Because she's got to be queen of the galaxy to bark out orders like that. Or maybe she's senile.
I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
She is good, no. Good looking? Are you really that desperate?
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now. After spacing that old witch, of course.
Never mind. I want to ask you some questions then.
Oh, no. Look, I respect your privacy. I mean, when have I ever asked you any questions? I mean, besides that one.
Do you know anything about the assassin droid then that we encountered?
Not much.
And the one
Except
in the
sounds
cargo
like it was
hold.
after you. As far as I'm concerned, you handled that pretty well. No more droid, no more problem.
Since when do protocol droids collect bounties?
Yeah, well, you got me there. Look, droids, I don't trust them. That one we fought, some of them are built like that. Others just, well, break. In the head. Sometimes conflicting orders cause it. Give a droid too much data or tell it to do something it can't do, it'll crack their behavior module in half. Others just don't get memory wipes and they start going crazy. Speaking of which, I think that little trash compactor's long overdue. Trust me, droids were made to break. And most of all, they're predictable and stupid.
Well, that makes them all the more easy to defeat then, doesn't it? What do you mean by the galaxy map not being used much?
Well, the astrogation system is voice-printed and locked down, but that T3 unit is doubling as the astrogation system. You can try to plot a course, but without that T3 unit to perform the calculations, you'd probably plow us into a star.
As long as he doesn't steal the ship, we should be all right.
Well, so we're very dependent on that T3 unit. That is not pleasing news. So who voice-printed these astrogation systems?
I have no idea. Previous owner, maybe? Love to get it overhauled, but that's a major job. Besides, the droid will be good enough for now.
Why would someone lock their astrogation systems then?
Takes all kinds. Maybe someone didn't want anybody taking the ship out of the system, or knowing where the ship had been. Smugglers do it all the time in case the Republic decides to board them. Or so I hear.
So you hear, yes. Alright, just stick to the piloting then. Get us to Tilos.
So, what happened?
What happened to what?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
My lightsaber was taken from me by the Council.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
So that's an interesting one. I could imagine, I could imagine Naudius being a double-bladed wielder. A double-blader.
Huh. I hear the twin blades are harder to master, but they can make enemies stampede over each other running for cover.
A lot of Jedi in the Mandalorian Wars use double-bladed sabers. A more aggressive blade gives you more slaughter per swing. Hey, you didn't go red, did you?
So once again, can give a bit of a background story. So I could go red, but that seems very obvious. No, both the blade and the crystal were unique.
Yeah? Unique how?
So a bit more of a choice. So we have silver. I always really like silver. I took orange. It's okay. Viridian. That's not my type of color. Violet is always cool. I'm doubting between I think Nautilus would be violet. Well, it's appropriate given the outfit he's wearing. Violet. Like the raking gems in the sunset.
Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
It's no matter. It was taken from me a long time ago.
Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Right, so it was a bit of a chat with Aten. A bit of a talk with more revealed about our past. The lightsaber we used. And then... So let us see. I guess we were at Paragus. That's now blown up. And Telos is the only destination we got. So I guess off we go then. Artificially maintained climate. Space terrain is a space station and it's a landing zone. So we're going through a space station by the looks of it, all around the surface. Wow, that's one big dead planet. A whole city in orbit here. Such a bustle. At least we can fade into the crowd, I hope.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Are we under arrest?
You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
Will I be able to get my stuff back if I'm when I'm proven innocent?
If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand?
So that is... I do understand. I'll cooperate.
Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
Sadly, we all are. Oh, what is this then? Someone unknown getting towards our ship.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in Residential Module 082.
A force cage? This is ridiculous.
As I said, this is only temporary while other arrangements are made. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to bear with us until then.
So be it. But I will remember this.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
How?
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed.
You are very wrong. I am no Jedi.
Jedi or no, you're the one I am pledged to kill. There is no mistaking that. The Exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The Exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the Exchange.
You
But
bounty
you
hunters
don't.
couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me.
Don't give him any ideas,
Pathetic.
Atten.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
We're in the TDOS security forces station. How do you expect to get away with this?
The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place.
No. Your body will be staying right here, actually.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave him alone. You want to fight? Then try me if you've got the guts.
You have
Feel
goaded me
free.
once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
You're very overconfident in your skills. Can your skills match this?
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
No, he was actually an assassin. It's a good thing I didn't have to depend on your protection.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
I'm very glad someone noticed that only after he tried to kill me.
We've arranged for an apartment in Residential Module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
So I get a bigger cage then. Great. Another investigation then.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately.
And so, we indeed got a bigger cage, I guess.
These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
I hardly need a blaster, Etten. How long will I be here?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Really? Why are you so eager to leave? I hear fear in your voice.
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Rhea?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Let us rest, then. Oh. Well, that better be good news. Let's look at the view. That's quite a view. It would be interesting to live on such a station. Incoming call. Sukalino, TSF officer. Fine, I'll accept the call. It better be that I have been cleared.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him.
What does he want exactly?
He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say.
Fine, send him in.
Very well. I'll let him in now.
Thank you for seeing me. I am Moza, and I have come to see you on behalf of Chodo Habat, our leader here. Why didn't he come to speak with me himself? As our leader, he has many tasks before him, and regrets that he could not come himself. The healing of the planet consumes all of his time. He means no offense by sending me, his chief assistant. What does Chodo want with me? Are you familiar with the restoration project on Telos? No, could you explain it to me? The surface of Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War a few years ago. This Citadel Station uses energy fields to seal off portions of the planet's surface and generate a new climate. Once the weather in the zone is stabilized and new animal and plant lives are introduced to reduce the ecosystem. Recently, however, we've run into a contention, a corporation called Zerka. Perhaps you have heard of the troubles? No, what troubles have you had? Ithorians are well-known ecologists and agricultural engineers. The Telosian government asked those of I heard to help in the decision. Things went smoothly at first. The Republic funded generously, hoping Telos would be a model restoration project. The funding enabled us to purchase flora, fauna, Fonderon, upgrades to the Citadel Station shield generators, and purify and reseed small portions of the surface. Then troubles began. The Republic relations with Onderon began to deteriorate, increasingly purchases became higher. And as the station grew, Citadel security was no longer large enough to contain the problem. Zerka approached the Republic to offer supplies and security contract, paramilitary security. Zerka has integrated themselves into Telos' political system and economy. They are... Sorry, I can't keep up with this. I'm really trying. Their efforts hinder our cause greatly and will have terrible consequences on the planet restoration. Yeah, so to summarize, Zerka came in to kind of offer the cheap solution, cheap quick rush solution to the problems of overbloated budget for this project, and the Ithorians are not happy about it. How is Zerka harming the restoration project? Zerka wrestled control for a number of restoration zones on the planet's surface. Those zones began to deteriorate within weeks. If this continues, the restoration process will be brought to a halt, and the Republic will not be continuing to fund and resurrect. Telos will remain dead forever. How did they take these restoration zones then? Through a combination of legal loopholes, personal political favor, strong arm tactics, and sabotage. We Ithorians simply are not prepared to deal with such. We are a passive people. We only wish to help restore the natural beauty of Telos. So, how do you expect me to help you? KotOR Habat is a powerful priest, our spiritual leader. He sensed something upon your arrival, a disturbance in the Force. KotOR felt you might be able to aid us. He bid me to tell you that he could help heal Telos. If he could heal Telos, it may be possible to heal you. What do you mean, heal me? I am unclear as to what KotOR means. He says he felt echoes upon your arrival that suggest you are damaged. He can feel your pain through the Force.
Perhaps KotOR Habat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
Forgive me, I'm being unclear about KotOR's message. I may have related it incorrectly. If this offers mutual interest to you, please go to the Ithorian compound. KotOR Habat will be most pleased to see you. I will consider it. I do hope so. Farewell. Yes.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
I hope I did a decent job at relaying that. Let us rest. Oh, again with the calls. Is this to say that I'm free? Oh, Zerka Corporation. Well, let's hear from the other mouth then.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through?
What does she want exactly?
I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her Administrative Assistant. May I put you through?
Very well, go ahead.
Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso.
Hey, what's it called? A Morellian, from the looks of her tattoos. Why are you calling me then?
I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats.
I don't recall him threatening me.
Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the exchange to you if you work with them.
No, he did not mention anything like that at all.
Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians.
Very well, go on then. What did you intend?
I believe you're a person of influence. Someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive.
What sort of work are we talking about here?
I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices.
I'll come by when I can, then.
Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately.
That is the plan. Let us rest.
Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If he served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it Depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
He has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that he turned away from war, did all that he could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do him a disservice by not speaking of this while he is present.
Well, mentally present. Aha, the captain returns.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragus facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search.
How long will I have to stay on this station, then?
The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay.
Is the Ebon Hawk still impounded?
The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave.
And what about my T3 unit? I kind of very much need that.
After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off the station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd.
Yes, except the exchange is there hunting, putting bounties on my head. I do not think Nar Shaddaa is a good idea. What do you think, Rhea?
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragus, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
Stay or explore Telos. We need a ship. Let us go find the Ebon Hawk.
Makes sense. I'll follow your lead.
And so, well, it was a whole long sequence. We are, free, semi-free once again. When next we return, we will be exploring this Telos facility station, hopefully get the Ebon Hawk back. So until then,